Hello, hello, and welcome back as I somehow managed to injure myself with an autonomic physiological process in another round of XCOM War of the Chosen. Wait, what, Pete? Yeah, you're right to question it, but I did manage to hurt myself while sitting in a chair playing a video game using nothing but the power of one of my own sneezes. Sincerely, I think I may have pulled a muscle like in my neck or shoulder. Though, in my feeble piece of crap body's defense, it doesn't work very well to begin with. It's old and breaking down, and it was an especially violent sneeze. It's a sneeze with the sort of hurricane velocity you'd normally expect coming out of the schnoz, like a, Mayim Bialik or maybe an Adrian Brody. Wait, maybe that's how I put myself in the infirmary? I actually have kind of a small nose. Is that the problem? Was I trying to cram like a Brody-sized sneeze through my tiny piggish nose and it caused like an overpressure somewhere in the system and there was a blowout in my neck? Because if that's the case, I really feel like this is something we should probably get some engineers on to have rectified as quickly as possible. Whining a lot for a guy who injured himself with a sneeze. Yeah, but I hurt myself by sneezing. I'm telling you, man, the horrors of age. The kind of stuff you can actually do to yourself is you would never expect the kind of things your body is going to do to you as you age. Like the ways it's going to betray you when you're young and but it's still everything working pretty good. You can't really wrap your head around the fact that one day your worst enemy is going to be that rotting sack of meat that keeps your brain alive.
This entity is cut of the gods.
What are you talking about, Warlock? You had us in one of the worst situations XCOM has been in recently, and you still couldn't even injure a single trooper. We walked out of it completely unscathed.
Assuredly intertwined with the void that approaches.
There's the only void. Well,
another important step forward in our research.
Yeah,
Even
chrysalid
my own
autopsy.
Intellectual curiosity is not enough to overcome my doubts as to whether or not it was really a wise decision for our troops to bring this particular specimen on board the ship.
Oh, suddenly you're having second thoughts? What, did you wake up with some morning after regrets, Dr. Tigan? That's not like you. Datapad decryption, data decryption, facility lead. I don't care about any of those. So, you know what that means? It's finally time for us to go down to the Shadow Chamber now that we've actually got all of our research projects knocked out of the way. We've had this black site vial in this Codex brain for 8 trillion years. We can finally get started on one of them. And what else are we going to do today, Pete? I'm thinking as soon as we uncover the Chosen Stronghold, we're going to go burn it down because I'm tired of listening to his lippy ass. Also, the Warlock is really long-winded. Say what you want about Ball of Derp. I mean, she was annoying and she talked a lot, but at least she was sort of economical in her speech. Oh, never mind. We're not going to do any of those things. Instead, we're going to do this guerrilla operation. This is an absolute must-stop. Neutralize a field commander. Well, that should not be difficult at all. What are the other ones? Operation Bone Walk. It gets us an engineer. I mean, I don't like vigilance either. Which is worse, detection radius or a chance to go on Overwatch after being revealed? Those are both bad. 73 intel. 202 supplies. Psionic Storm. Energy signature mission site suggests a high levels of psionic enemies present. Okay, what's the sit rep over here? There isn't one. You know what? Let's take the Eastern United States one just because it sounds more fun. This is one of the rare instances where either one of these is worthwhile to thwart, and for a change, I'm just going to do the one that seems more interesting. It's got a sit rep, and it's not that broken-ass stupid sit rep like the one we had earlier, so you can't take anybody higher than Sergeant on this mission, even though basically you don't have anybody who's lower rank than Sergeant. Joe Hill, Charlie, you know what? You can enjoy a rest. Terry Elfstones Brooks with stones that clank. He's going on the mission. I'm thinking about maybe taking John Scalzi again, too. High levels of psionic troops is intriguing. Joe Hill, we don't need you. Charlie, take a rest. Neil Sandman Gaming, you'll be playing the part of Ranger today. We have to have one, like, top quality Ranger. That's just that on every mission, there must be one really good Ranger. We could take Cherry Priest as our sniper. You know what? Let's do that. Cherry Priest can snipe, and we'll take Chuck Blackbird Windig as our Grenadier. What does that leave us needing? Well, we gotta have a mission specialist. That could be... Stephanie Sparkles Meyer is actually tired. Do we have another specialist who's comparable? I mean, we got Judy Bloom. She's good enough. And Judy Bloom, you have a bond available? With whom? I don't have a bond available. Who are you kidding, Judy Bloom? Come on. Nobody wants to bond themselves with a dude named Super Fudge. We could take Scalzi. Who else might we take? You know, really nobody. We already have a Reaper. Don't we? Or did we not? No, we don't have a... Yeah, we do have a Reaper. Wait. Of all 4 baseline classes, what would we normally be taking here? You know what? Screw it. Let's take John Scalzi. Well, Scalzi is a colonel. It's fine. I'm sort of coming around on the whole Templar thing. At first, I sort of disliked them, but you know what? They're growing on me. Make utility items available. Make weapons available. Make armor available. Revitalize a soldier. No, we don't need to do that. You know, we built that hyper vitality chamber thing, and to date, we have never used it. It's just sitting over there in a corner, unused. I mean, it does look cool, admittedly. I feel like we should maybe try and get our money's worth out of that thing. This time, Pete, don't forget to equip the damn Icarus armor. Alright, I will try. I mean, I'm gonna definitely forget, but I'll still try. Where's my Talon rounds? There we go. Yarashi just should come equipped with Talon rounds. There's really no reason to put any other variety of ammunition in that bad boy. Cherry Priest, let's get you a quality gun. Get rid of that. Advanced stock, advanced scope, advanced repeater. That'll do. Beam pistol. No need for that. Let's swap this out for some Dragonfire rounds. And let's swap out this Warden armor for our Wraith suit. Cherry Priest is sorted. Alright, Colonel Lovestones, what are we going to give you here? Powered Reaper armor. Let's give you the Shadow Lance. As you can see, we upgraded the Shadow Lance with a superior expanded magazine and a superior repeater. Secondary weapon for you is just going to be a Claymore. Perfectly fine. Blackbird. On your loadout, I mean... We've got the good cannon. Let's get it rocked and rolling. Grenade launcher, plasma grenade. We're going to replace that with the proximity mine. And for ammo, you know what? The blue screen rounds, we haven't really... I'm going to give you tracer rounds instead. I want the extra bonus to hit. I want you hitting what you're aiming at. So we're going to give you the tracers. Judy Bloom. Nothing fancy here. Just take the good gun. Gremlin. Plasma grenade. No. Instead, get yourself a Skulljack and follow that up with the med kit. You know the drill, Judy Bloom. Scalzi? Man comes prepared. That's my kind of soldier. Let's get to work on Operation Ghost Blade. Wasn't the Ghost Blade the name of Huang's special weapon in the original Soul Edge? Soul Calibur? I think the first one was called Soul Edge. But he had that one that was like a really... It was a really long sword that had no visible blade. It was like the most broken bullshit weapon in that particular mode, which I don't remember what it was called. Adventure mode? Man, what happened to that franchise? Soul Edge, Soul Calibur, first like 2 were fantastic, and then after that, it really became all about the boobs and the jiggle physics and very much not about the actual fighting.
We just got a
like adventure mode game, and that was so good. Because it wasn't just wander around and beat people up. It was like, you know, beat this particular enemy, and you have to beat him by using nothing but ring outs. Or beat this man, and he can only be harmed while being air juggled. It was a really cool game mode. I'm not typically a huge fan of fight games, but damn it, it was all worth it when you got Huang's Ghost Blade. Although I think it may have been called Phantom. All the like really cool weapons had fancy names. That one may have just been called Phantom. Still, it was badass. John Scalzi picking up his mission starting focus. Everybody's concealed. Alright, now our new Reaper admittedly is going to be not quite as good as Tabitha King, especially in the speed department. Locate the Advent Field Commander, kill the Advent Field Commander, neutralize all enemy targets. Alright, this is an intriguing mission type. This is, I don't know if we've ever actually done a mission like this before. My plan is going to be mostly just get Tabitha King with eyes on, or not Tabitha King, I'm sorry, get Terry Elfstones Brooks with his elven eyes on the enemy and then have somebody shoot him from really far away. Is it like the world's greatest plan of all time? Is it super elaborate or anything? I mean, no, it's not, but it'll probably work. Just a simple plan, just because a plan is simple doesn't mean it can't be effective. We're going to want Cherry Priest up here ready to provide some fire support. We don't need to do any shooting just this turn yet, so
Orders
let
confirmed.
Cherry
On the
Priest
move.
just sidestep here to the right, and we'll put her on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Chuckles, you want to take a step
Heading
on
there
up here?
now.
And I think we're probably just going to drop you into Overwatch as well, Chuckly Chuckles. Judy Bloom. You can double move and still be on Overwatch, so you know what? Why don't you just run up to here?
Moving out.
Or do you have that ability yet, Judy Bloom? Cool under pressure. Shadow Step, which actually it's an entirely different trooper. You know what? Judy's probably fine. Let's bring Scalzi around, put him on the backside of the sign.
I can reach it.
And Gaiman. Let's just put you behind the sign.
Got it. Moving.
And this pod's gonna get pooped on. Yeah, we got 2 priests. Don't step on John Scalzi. Perfect. You ended up... Nope, never mind. They got him.
The invaders have found us. I am flanked!
Yeah, well, we should start shooting some Overwatch and whatnot. Cherry Priest with a pistol. Got him. Set him on fire. Chuckles winded. Probably put him in stasis. Yeah, he's in stasis. Alright, well, good work, Chuckles. We're going to want some people on Overwatch here. You know what? We might not actually even need anybody on Overwatch. Hey, Elfstones. Do you see that man who's behind like 5 things that explode? Let's go ahead and just clean that up.
Seize any advantage.
There's no way that man is not dead. He was next to 2 things that exploded. How is he not dead? You know what? Screw it. This is an opportunity for us to get some free Rand juice here. So we'll just have John Scalzi come over, chop this man in half, take a free point of focus, and go into parry. Or are you going to sustain too? Oh, there's the commander guy. Is over there.
Identity confirmed. That's the general. Take him out before they can escape. We won't get another shot at this.
Before they can escape.
Elder slaves.
Okay. So what's he gonna do? Come at me, bro. That's right. You knew you wanted to. So we gotta go kill that man. That's our only mission. All right. Let's go ahead and put Scalzi into parry mode. Cherry Priest? No. The Advent General, eh? We'll get him. Blackbird. We're not gonna get much out of you over this turn. You can skull mine who? Can you skull mine a priest? No, you know what? We've actually already tried that, and it very definitively does not work. So what we're going to do is have you come over here behind this potentially explodable full cover. That seems like a tragically terrible idea. Let's move you to here, Judy Bloom, and the next turn, you can make that happen. Somebody has to keep an eye on this guy, because when he gets up, we're going to need to make sure he's dead again. Maybe that's a Chuck Wendig job.
Let's move already.
We could just come Chuck over here, put him on Overwatch. The other thing we could do is just drop a proximity mine on him. I mean, he doesn't get any health back. He will try to move. Can Neil Gaiman move? Or is he going to... If Neil Gaiman moves at all, he gets spotted. Alright, well, I was going to try and play it maybe slightly conservatively with Neil Gaiman, but... Turns out there's not going to really need to be any reason to do that. What we should do instead is just take a blaster launcher and drop it over here and kill both of these guys.
Can't hide
Or at
from
least
this
hurt them
one.
both really badly. There we go. Got some damage, got rid of some cover, got rid of Neil's concealment as
They're
well.
on to
Not
me.
that that's like a super problem or anything. You should be standing out in the open now, Mr. Advent General. Yep, get shit on then. Cherry Priest is going to put one in your dome. Problem solved.
How many is that now?
1, Cherry Priest. It's
Menace
literally a
1-5,
single man.
Kill confirmed. That's how it's done. We need to clear the area of any remaining hostiles.
Cherry
We
Priest
can't
has
allow
death
them
from
to
above.
recover the general's body.
She could give a bonus action to who? She could give Chuck Wendig a bonus action. Chuck Wendig already has an action. And honestly, I think, you know what, Chuck? This is going to seem strange. Protect this man with the proximity mine. If that guy moves, I would like him to explode.
Here, catch.
Just pin him down. The other guy's gonna get ripped apart by John Scalzi's Blade Storm when he stands up. And then maybe we just have Cherry Priest go on Overwatch, I guess. You could also reload. Yeah, you know what? Overwatch is fine. A backup for our proximity mine in case something bad happens. So the burning did nothing. Don't worry about the proximity mine. Still gonna get him though. Oh, nope. Cherry Priest. Shot a corpse, I think? Not sure what that was. This guy's dead though. Go. A little bit more focus, a little extra rend damage. Hey, some codexes decided to come play. This will be fun. Hi, ladies. You guys spread out quite a bit. What's this guy gonna do?
I think I need some help.
It's a stun lancer. All right, I'm actually a little upset about the whole Judy Bloom thing, but I suppose it's not the end of the world. So we can definitely kill a codex. We could also hurt a bunch of them really badly and then go face off, which is another plan that I'm kind of fond of. Any chance we could hit more than one of them with a saturation fire? The answer to that is almost certainly yes. We can have Chuck hit one of them with a saturation fire. Judy Bloom, we don't really need much out of you. Why don't you do this? First off, Gremlin, heal yourself.
Go help him out.
I did not know this was a stun lancer. I would not have moved her in the fashion that I did. I would have tried to encourage him to go take a poke at the unhittable John Scalzi. Oh, John Scalzi's like Molly Brown. Molly Brown is unsinkable. John Scalzi's unhittable.
Target eliminated.
The unhittable John Scalzi. So we can very definitely have this person be dead. We just run and gun over here, kill somebody, and we follow it up and go stand next to a coat. Okay, this is fun. Neil Gaiman. I would like for... Honestly, I would really like... Well, I was going to say, is there any way you could kill that one? But the answer is no.
Got it. Moving.
It's, all things considered, probably going to be fine. Let's have you come up here. And you know what? No reason to not go for the rupture. Except that we don't need it. I mean, this 11 damage is 11 damage. 95%, and you're dead. That gives us an implacable move, which we're going to actually use to bounce over here.
No problem, boss.
Are you worried about Neil Gaiman getting shot? Not really. He's currently untouchable, so it's not that big of a deal. I think we'll have John Scalzi come over here and do a little bit of his own renditure. Renditure? Is that a word? It should be. Codex is going to clone. It'll make one extra codex, which even doesn't make sense because... Or can they clone with one help? Oh, they just teleport. To a really irritating spot. We'll have John Scalzi. Perry Brooks. What do you got? Well, you could just kill that codex and stay in shadow. I like that. Alternatively, we could have you banish that codex. You know what? Do that.
Leave our world.
I don't care about the concealment. We don't need it anymore. We missed, but that's okay. We're going to empty the mag. And we got a lot of bullets in this bad boy. Also, we have Annihilate, so we should turn and shoot at the other one. Which is going to happen off camera, out of sight. Codex was killed, so it looks like Elfstone's Brooks got the job done there.
Now we fight in the open.
He is revealed, but there is apparently another pod of enemies somewhere on the map. That's fine.
I'm ready.
We killed everything that presented itself this turn. Let's just take a consolidation turn. We'll just, take a moment and gather ourselves. Kind of think about things, work out our problems.
Ready to
Let's
engage.
let Chuck Windig reload. Plus we can have, Judy Bloom come over here and try our hand at hacking.
Good copy.
Been a
Still
shot
on
there,
target.
Judy? Maybe, no? Can't quite see the target, huh? All right, what about if I'm over here? Still no? Okay. Well, this is a zone wall, so where is this? I don't really want to accidentally stagger into a last pod late in our turn. Let's play this a little conservatively. We'll just Overwatch here. Scalzi, come keep our boy Neil company. The duo of Gaiman and Scalzi here is actually proven itself to be pretty impressive. You cannot... Okay, we're just going to use Shadow.
I was born in the shadows.
Maybe run up here, and I think we'll have you reload.
Reposition.
We only have 2 bullets left. We can't banish again, though, so what difference does it make? It's not like we're going to need to fire this gun anymore. Let's go ahead and have you move. I want to kind of rush this one. I want to get this mission over with as quickly as possible. Cherry Priest can give Chuck Wendig a bonus action, and I would say it would be useful for her to do that, but there's really nothing on the... He doesn't need to shoot at anything. The best we could get out of that bonus action would be an Overwatch, which we don't really need, so... Let's just have Cherry Priest step over here and Overwatch her own damn self. Nothing? Alright. Terry, I'm gonna see what's going on out there and oh, okay. In the Magic Kingdom of Landover. What's going on out here? Take a look. High Lord Ben Holiday, probably up to some kind of shenanigans.
No place for you to go now. An alien patrol.
Marrying a chick who occasionally turns into a tree. That sort of stuff. So an alien patrol, if we go in the building, we get spotted as soon as we pass that window. What about if we go rooftop? What if we come at them Santa style? If we come at them Santa style, it looks like we're okay. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come at these bows Santa style. You know me. I love my rooftop hijinks. I love getting up on the rooftop quick. Coming down through the chimney with old Saint Nick. It makes me smile on the inside. It makes me smile on the outside, too. Never understood when people say that. They're like, oh, it makes me smile on the inside. It should make you smile on all your sides. What kind of weirdo has a smile that only works on their... that's only on their inside? That's just bizarre. I only have an inside smile. That's real creepy. That's some... actually Neo Sandman Gaiman Corinthian kind of shit there, where you get, like, mouths for eyeballs. So, Elf Stones, I think we're just going to have you do nothing fancy here except move up.
Target is marked.
Yeah, target is marked, and we're going to have you go ahead and rip the Claymore out here.
It requires patience.
And since these guys aren't moving, we might just wait a turn to set it off. Really wish you had a bond. Cherry Priest. Let's just move you closer. If we're not actually going to do anything this turn, and from the looks of things, we're not. We don't want to go to the edge, because as soon as we do that, we're going to get spotted, but we also don't need cover, really. Chuck.
Let's do this.
You come up here. Give me an Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
In fact, I think we may have Chuck be the man who starts things off on the next round.
Moving to designated position.
What can Judy Bloom get out of a hack here?
Infiltrating.
Give us something really cool, Judy. Do something nifty to make up for the fact that you got stabbed in the heart by a stun lancer. Okay. Well, we could, well, we're straight up going to do distraction then, because 1, it's amazing, and 2, we can't fail. Distraction may be the most powerful hack ability in the game,
Attempting infiltration.
and the fact that it costs nothing to me is always bizarre. So that's going to be our absolute last action. Neo Gaiman then, we'll just move you up to here.
Seems doable.
Scalzi, we'll bring you up to here. We're going to drop down on these guys and hit them with some kind of awesome pincer maneuver. Okay, I mean, hack the thing.
I'll take a look.
We already took a look, by the way, there, Super Fudge. What I really need you to do is... I was going to make a joke about something about Tales of a 4th Grade Nothing there, because I love making Super Fudge cracks. But, it's a 100% chance. It's not like she could fudge it up. That's what I was supposed to be like, don't fudge it up, because super fudge. It was a bad joke, and I'm sorry I pursued it. Alright, so who wants to do what? We could... Is there anything over here you could remote start? No, don't. Wait, I thought I already threw a Claymore. Did I not? Did I throw another Claymore and blow them both up? Also, is that going to drop somebody through... That's actually probably going to drop John Scalzi through a roof. Nah, this building's high enough. He'll be fine.
Now
I'm more curious if this is actually something I can do. Can I throw 2 Claymores and blow them both up? Will this set them both off? Let's try it. Experiment time. I think it did. We seem to have gotten a lot of damage out of that 1 Claymore. Also, John Scalzi did not, by the way, get destroyed. So, Scalzi then. Actually, where's Chuck Wendig? Scalzi, you're not going to be able to kill that gatekeeper, but you can hurt him real bad. Hey, Chuck. Let's have you just jump down over here.
Finally.
Pete, what are you going to do about these two priests? Don't worry, I got plans. I actually have plans within plans. Chuck Wendig cannot see the gatekeeper because it's on the second floor. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. So if we come over here and rend here, are we going to be able to kill this other man with the damage? It looks like it's short. It is in fact going to definitely be short. Yep. What if we come down here and like throw a volt? So we can move to here with the blue move. Let's do that and just see what happens. Mostly I just want to get John Scalzi off the roof because I'm probably going to shoot a grenade at that gatekeeper. So if we do... Well, Ionic Storm's not going to do anything, but if we do not rend, what if we hit a throw a volt here at this man? Is it going to hit anybody else? It does 9 damage. I don't think it's going to be close enough to hit anybody else, so let's just go ahead and rend.
A righteous strike.
And this guy went into stasis. Of course he did. Perfect. Well, we'll go parry mode. Cherry Priest, what are you going to bring to the table here? Absolutely nothing except maybe giving Chuck Wendig another action, which you're definitely going to do. You know what? Wraith this out. If you can go through terrain, we can actually make you move faster.
Here I come.
I think maybe we save the tile. Charlie? If you would be so kind as to drop a grenade in this man's face. Well, that's going to hit you, though. You know, maybe don't lob one in such a fashion as to also blow yourself up. I mean, that's just absurd. Hit the gatekeeper, yes. Yourself, preferably not. I mean, he's adamant about blowing himself up with a grenade here.
Catch.
Really wants to do it. This gatekeeper may fall. Follow the mix, we got 6 damage. The gatekeeper is still right there. And Judy Bloom. Judy Bloom, what can you skull mine? That guy. Well, that's going to do us no good because he's already dead. If I'd known you would skull mine him, though, what I would have done is... would have had John Scalzi go kill the other guy and had you skull mine him. Would have been much better. Chuck Wendig's getting the order to keep going from Cherry Priest. It's a long shot order. 89%. Go ahead and take it. A hit is a kill. We're gelling pretty well on this mission when it comes to fucking jinxing the shit out of it.
The target.
Well then, I don't suppose Super Fudge can save the day, can she? Any chance here, Super Fudge? Maybe open this door and shoot that other man. You know what? Let's not risk it. Let's just go straight up for a combat protocol that has a 0% chance to miss as opposed to your rifle, which has a trivial % chance to miss. This guy's definitely going to go into stasis. Yeah, he did. We expected that. It's fine. Priests are irritating for their ability to actually just drag out the mission more than anything else. Alright, we're going to have Neil run over here, jump down through this hole in the floor, and he's going to Arashi the gatekeeper, which in all certainty will likely kill it. And possibly damage Neil. You know what? Here is a good point for rupture. Let's do that.
Oh, where that came from.
It did in fact damage Neil. I'm a little... Gatekeeper blew up a little bigger than I expected. Trivial wound for Neil Gaiman. You know, it's fine. He'll shrug it off. Come over here and stand next to this man.
I can handle that.
When these guys get up, we'll blade storm them on our turn. They'll both be dead. We can walk away from this mission saltier than we should have been. 2 people got wounded on this mission, man. Well, you're dead then, you know. And your little friend there is also about to get pooped on. Yeah, John Scalzi's gonna poop right in his mouth. And there we go. In poopened. Take
We
my
have
loot and go now,
confirmation.
thanks.
Mission accomplished.
I'm not taking a photo of that one. Operation Ghostblade. It was like fighting against Huang with that really long invisible sword. Not so much being Huang with his really long invisible sword. Also, how come his name was Huang
Pity them.
and his bit was that he had a really long invisible sword?
The
The guy whose name rhymes with Wang has a really long sword. That's maybe a little too spot on, Soul Calibur. Soul Edge. I think that first one was Soul Edge. Whatever. I was praising you earlier in the episode for your dynamic exploration mode. Now I'm thinking about you just had a character whose name was a dick joke.
From the resistance is certainly a quick study.
It's not a drawback for me,
having
actually.
already
And the dick
surpassed
joke
some
thing
of
actually
our other
gets a lot of
soldiers'
mileage.
capabilities.
Alright, Judy Bloom, gravely wounded, 7 days. She's got almost a bond with Terry Brooks. That's nice. Sandman's going to be down for 4. Oh, none of this is a big deal. It's a couple days. Picked up a superior scope, which is nice. Bonus Illyrian core that we didn't really need, and a bunch of other garbage that I have no use for. And no way to get rid of. And we countered the counterattack dark event. Judy Bloom became an obsessive reloader. Well, we'll probably fix that. Somebody has a bond available. Cherry Priest and Chuck Wendy. Get that improved. Get that started. You guys definitely aren't going on our next mission anyway, because our next mission is going to be to burn down the house that the Warlock built. This is the house that Warlock built. It's kind of run down. I mean, basically it's just a corrugated tin shed somewhere over in Eastern Asia, but this is the house that the Warlock. Can you burn down a corrugated tin shed, Pete? Yeah, I mean, it's just tin. You could start a hot enough fire. That shit'll melt, and that's exactly what we're going to do, but we're going to do that next episode. If you enjoyed this one, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more getting wounded against enemies that really have no business hurting us, might consider dropping a subscription as well, because it happens more often than I'm comfortable admitting. Right now, however, I'm going to go take some leave for this shoulder sneeze injury, and when I go to work on Monday, lie about how I hurt myself playing football over the weekend, because I'm rough and tough. Nobody at work's going to believe that. They know I'm a lazy bastard. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.